Ho, 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 everyone. Dave here in Studio B on Christmas Eve. Just coming to wish you all a Merry Christmas here on New Year's Eve. Ron and myself just wrapped up recording episode 248 of the Digital to Dice podcast. It should be available momentarily as we upload that to YouTube and Spreaker. And we just kind of wrapped up the year in this podcast. I didn't want to get into anything too heavy. We had a couple of subjects, but I was like, it's Christmas Eve. We don't want to get into anything heavy, do we? So, no, we didn't. So, anyway, I just wanted to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a reminder. So, some channel news here. Next Tuesday, which is New Year's Eve, we're hoping to do our big extravaganza thing, New Year's Eve show. Remember we did that last year? We had me and Ron on, and then we invited people on. The people were jumping in 5, 10, 15 minutes at a whack, and we probably had 15 to 20 different people on to say hi. It was fun. Some people were jumping on before they went to their New Year's festivities. Sometimes it was after they get home, and others stayed in with us and just enjoyed the night and played some games and chatted with us. But we're hoping to do that again. We really, really are. We're hoping to do that again. So that'll be next Tuesday. I'm not sure what time we'll kick that off, but it'll probably be at night sometime. So look for that here on the channel if all goes well. Another thing, Digital to Dice Con 2025. We've added a few more people. We're inching closer. We're inching closer to what we need to be at to pull this thing off. So again, we dropped the price from $80 to $65 just to see if we could get some more people to join and support the convention, and so far that's kind of worked. So we just need a few more, and I think we should be good to go to kind of lock this in. I'm going to talk to Mike about that as far as what we need to do to fully lock that in to make sure the room is ours. I mean, the room is ours. It's just we still can cancel if we don't have enough people to show up, is what it is. Which I don't think at this point. I don't think we will, unless we have a lot of people drop out. We should be good to go. So I'm looking forward to that. Next year, something we talked about on the show is we want to have people come on and talk about their games. And not only talk about the games, we want them to show how to play their games. And we already have a couple lined up. We were supposed to have one on November, December, and it didn't work out with all the craziness. So we're going to hopefully have him on in the new year. And again, and another one is the baseball game I just unboxed rather, Pursue the Pennant. So we're going to have Michael on, and he's going to talk about the game. And then I'm going to play the game, and he's going to walk me through it. I think that would be a good thing to do in the new year, is to have developers come on, even if they've already been on the show, and talk us through their game and how we play the game. And that way there, you got the developer right there. He's showing you what to do. There's going to be no mistakes. Any questions you can ask him. And I think that's the best way to learn a game. So we're going to kind of try to do more of that in 2025. If you will. And one last thing of note, Clay Dresslock, who was on the show here, Season Ticket Baseball, Season Ticket Football, he just released some more seasons for his season ticket football game. And let me just double check what they are here. I thought he said 60 to 69, but Juckett said he thought it was 62 to 69. And he just did he re-released some of the seasons from 70 to 81 because there was a problem with the sacks rating. I don't really care about the sacks rating, but for those of you that do, he just updated it. 62 to 69. Yep, 62 to 69. And you can use either the code, use the code digital, and that'll get you 15% off, I think it is, on that. So code digital. And there we go. Look at the camera, how it does this automatically. I've already been playing with this software to put it back, and it just automatically will spring back to the wide view. I don't get it. It's the camera and the software is what it is. It's just crazy what it's doing. But anyway, so that's the other bit of news is Clay has 62 to 69. If you use a coupon digital, when you get season ticket football, you'll get a discount off of that. I'm probably going to grab 69 so I can get that going here on the channel. I remember we talked about that I was watching on YouTube a lot of the Vikings games, and I think I watched the Super Bowl with the Chiefs and stuff. So I'm kind of getting into that pre-1970 football, just a little bit. Anyway, here, we got a full chat room here. There is an unboxing coming, by the way, just a real quick one. As Barbara comes by. Yeah, thanks for coming by, Barbara. Gary, good to see you, Gary. Haven't seen you in a while. Merry Christmas to you, David. Thank you so much for coming by. And Alan comes by as well. Good to see you, Alan. And same to you. And to bring the developers on is a great idea. The best way to learn how to play any new game. Yes, I got that idea. I should put on some Christmas colors, right? I don't have Christmas colors. I'm ill prepared for this one here. I'm ill prepared. Where is my I don't even, I'm so new to this software that I'm trying to figure out the brand. Oh, here we go. So we need to make this red, right? And we need to make this white, right? There we go. So we got a little bit of Christmas colors going on there now. Perfect, right? Yeah, when I was in Ohio at the Hall of Fame, and we were sitting down with some of the people who created games. You know, SD Patrick was one of them there, and a few other people. That's how you learn the game. And I remember I looked at ST, and he's talking. I said, ST, just play. Just play the game. I says, I don't want to talk about it. I want to watch you play the game, and that'll help me out. And it did. So he played the game, and boom, we were off and running, and we had a good time. Yeah, so that's one thing that we're going to be doing more of in the future. Let's see here. So what is the unboxing here? What is it? Well, it's nothing too crazy here. All right, as we do this right here, and I'll just give this the main stage. All righty, so that's what we have here. So we have this little package from Amazon, and we're gonna rip this open up over here. And this is what we got. Oh boy, that is huge! Holy cow, is that? It's a little bigger than I thought it was going to be. Oh, how am I going to read this? I mean, I thought it was a paperback. Oh, it is a paperback. But anyway, let's zoom in on here right here. So this is what it is. Ball 4. All righty. So this includes the original edition, a new forward, all the updates, some epilogues, and some photos. Okay. So Jim Bouton writes about his about Mickey Mantle, his Father's Day letter, and a few other things here. So, yeah, Ball 4, a deep look at them in the American vein, so deep that it is by no means a sports book. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. Now, why I got this is because of the pilots. All righty. And as you know, I did pick up 1969 here for the pilots. And from what I understand, let me just kind of back this off a little bit here. From what I understand, the pilots only played one season. Is that correct? And so that's why I got 69 here, and I'll enlarge that again. So that's why I got 69 here in payoff pitch. And so let's just look at some of the guys that we're going to take a look at here. So these are some of the players that will be playing here. And again, I don't know any of them. It's just I thought it would be fun to play another team. You know me. I've heard of Marty Patton. I have heard of Marty Patton. Okay. And Fred Stanley. Just kind of going through some of the guys here. So these are the players that'll make it on the table. I haven't decided what I'm going to do. I thought about as a pro. There he is, right there. There's Jim. I thought about, as far as a project goes, was to have them play every team. Just there's one game against every team. We'll rotate the pitchers around so I can have best against best and worst against worst to make it a fair game. And I thought it'd be fun. That way there I could play every single team in the season. I don't have any plans for a super long project with this, but I guess playing every team once would be a long project. So it was like 25 or 26 teams. And so this is the Seattle Pilots that will be playing here on the channel. And so I thought it'd be kind of great to read the book. I mean, sometimes when you get a book and you're playing a season or whatever it is, it really does enhance what you're doing. You know, we all know that when when I read the Spiders book, there was a lot more than just what was going on with spiders. You know, there was things going on in the world and in the towns that they went to, and it just kind of painted a nice picture of what was happening, so you could kind of follow it along a little bit more. And when you did play, when I did play the Spiders, it really was fun to play the players that I was reading about because I felt like I knew them. And so that's what I'm kind of hoping is that the players here will be in this book. And I'm kind of hoping that when I start playing them, I'll be like, oh, yeah, I was reading about this guy. And, I did that with the spiders when I read the book about the spiders. And then I went back and played it. The players, it meant more. The players meant more. And I knew a little bit about each guy and what they were doing and, who was the problem guy and who was the straight-laced guy and the whole bit. And it just made it kind of neat. So ball 4, Jim Bouton. I got it in payoff pitch. So we're going to be playing at 6 Stadium. Don't know anything about it. Again, I'm new to 69, but giggity. So here's the book here. So it looks like it's kind of laid out kind of similar to the Spiders book deal. Let me see if I can make this a little bit bigger. And we'll swap that up. How about that there? How about that? That. Whereas it goes day by day. That's what the Spiders book did. You kind of had an idea of what was going on a daily basis. So this could be kind of fun. Looks like there's some pictures over here. Oh, no, that's just that. There's supposed to be a bunch of pictures in here somewhere. I don't see the pictures. Are they at the very, very back? Oh, here they are. Okay. So here's some pictures of the guys here. So Rogues Gallery, Seattle Pilots. Gus Gill. Okay, see, now I can put faces to these guys here. And I'll probably put them, I should probably put them in the digital diamond, I would think, right? So I can see the faces of these guys and have a good time with them. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. So anyway, so I got it ball 4. What's huge? Holy cow! Look how thick that is. That's ridiculous. How many pages? 400. Oh my gosh, 500 pages. That's kind of hoping to be a little thin paperback, but again, it's a day by day thing. So maybe what I can do again, I'll pick it off, a little bit at a time. But anyway, so there's ball 4, and that is that right there. So yeah, hopefully I'll have some fun with this. Hopefully I'll have some fun with the Seattle Pilots here, and so I guess I'll have to set that up in digital diamond. Now that I think about it, I'm gonna have a Heineken. Now I'm gonna have to set this up in digital diamond just so I can see the faces to go along with the players, because this is gonna be one of those. If I start reading this book and playing the game and reading the book, these guys are gonna start meaning something to me. So that's what I think we're going to do here. And now you like the giggity there? Yeah. Brent, thanks for coming by. And Alan says it's the best baseball book ever, the definitive history of the 69 Seattle Pilots. So there's only 1 year. And they became the Milwaukee Brewers. So after 1 year, they moved. So it's going to be interesting to see, because you know me, I like all my old crazy teams. And when I read the book about the Scouts and all the problems that they had with the arena, they had to actually start the season late because the arena wasn't even ready. So they started the season on the road for many games. And I take it that Seattle had some of the same issues with them. So we'll read all about that. I'll probably I'll kick back and read some of this today before I head out to my Christmas Eve festivities. But I wanted to share that with you, is what it was. And William says, payoff pitch. What you like to, I'm not sure what you mean by that, William. Andrew comes by. Merry Christmas, Andrew. Yeah, thanks for coming by. So that's what it is. That's what we have. We have my Seattle Pilots here from 69 payoff pitch and ball 4. So there's just a quick unboxing. This thing is huge. I didn't realize how big it was. So we're going to have to get cracking on this. I got a lot of reading to do as I prepare for my 69 Seattle Pilots. It's not a replay, but it's more of a project, an endeavor, so I can kind of jump in and play some of that. So it should be kind of fun. So anyway, I'm Dave. I'm going to jump out. Again, Digital to Dice, episode 248 was just uploaded today. Enjoy that if you will. And we shall see you. When are we going to see you guys again? Well, I'm hoping I'll see you guys tomorrow at some point. I don't know if it'll be morning and night. I really was kind of hoping to get up and play a game of Apple football on Christmas Day before I go, but by the time I set up, if I set it up tonight, I might. But it's I love Apple, but it does take a long time to play. And William says, played, challenged the Yankees in 65 many times. Nice. And Alan says, when I replayed the Pilots in season ticket, I often laugh remembering Booten's stories about some of those players. Yeah, I can imagine that if I read the stories, that it'll be kind of neat. I can imagine that. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Again, I love the fact that we do have books like these that'll kind of enhance what we do here on the tabletop. It's something that it really makes it kind of fun. It really does add to it. So anyway, I'm Dave. Merry Christmas. You guys have a good night, and hopefully we'll see you guys later on. Keith, thanks for coming by as well. And you guys have a great day and a good night too. Hope you guys have a great night. And I'm sure I'll be talking to some of you later on at some point, somehow, some way. All right. Have a great night. Bye-bye.